y'all trying to make Emily proud?
Yeah.
Say, define your fence though. Make sure it's that one, not the foul.
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks, we're live. We were game streaming, but now we're video streaming as well. So apologies for the delay. We got through the first inning. Katy Sting scored 1 run, so they lead 1-0. Pirates didn't get too long to think about this game. Pretty quick turnaround. Pretty quick turnaround for the Pirates. They won. They got about 15-minute break, and we're back at it. So here we go. They're facing a lefty. Looks like we're going with the same batting lineup. Ty's leading off, followed by Parker. So the Pirates are the home team in this game. I don't know what seed Katy Sting was, but they were obviously a lower seed than we are because we're the home team. Pirates defeated the #1 seed last game. Beat them pretty handily, 9-2. Honestly, it wasn't even that close. So we'll see how the Pirates play. Hey, Robin, I actually ended up getting my own. You don't, I mean, I know, I'll eat them if you don't want them. No, you have them. You can't give me your beef sticks when I already bought them. That is hit out into right center field. Center fielder over. He catches it. So that brings up Parker. Here's the pitch. Parker squares around. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. Parker's now like completely at the front of the batter's box. He was mostly up front the last game. He's even further up front. That one, Parker squares around. That ball gets to the screen. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner for strike 2. So these Pirates are going to have to sit back and wait for a while. This kid is not throwing super hard. Pirates have, the last couple games, struggled with low-velocity pitchers. It's in the dirt for ball 2. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Ball 3. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner for strike 3. That brings up Luke Lunar Landers. looking to get things going with 2 outs. Luke has hit third every game today, and every game today, his first at bat, he's come up with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. He fouls that one high and out of play down the third base line. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up. It looks like it might get down. No. Sting left fielder charges hard and makes the play. So the Pirates go in order. We head into the top of the second. Katy Sting 1, Pirates 0. Looks like Dash is making his way back out to the mound.
Oh, cool. Okay. Alright. Are you good? Yeah, he got hurt the last game. Alrighty. Have fun.
Alright, let's get it, boys.
Sorry, folks, had to take a phone call. If you heard that, apologies. I'm hoping that you didn't. Had to take a phone call. My wife is going to play Mahjong. She's playing with a group of folks. I'm not really sure exactly how she got hooked up with this, but anyway, it's a Mahjong game through Mercy House Global. If you don't know about Mercy House, ask Andrea. It's a great organization. You can ask me too, but ask either one of us. We've been involved with it for a long time. Fantastic organization that helps marginalized women. So check them out, Mercy House Global. Andrea's playing Mahjong with them. Anyway, here we go. Starting the top half of the second inning. Dash is on the mound. Luke's behind the plate. Will's at third. Brenner's at short. Clint's at second. Preston's at first. Here's the first pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Kelby's in right. Parker's in center. Henry is in left. That's down low for ball 2. Here's the pitch. It's down low for ball 3. Here's the pitch. That's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 4. So Dash gives up the leadoff walk. Ben makes his way out to the mound. He's going to take Dash out. He's bringing in Travis. So Dash goes an inning, gives up 1 run on, I don't think, any hits. Travis is going to be taking the mound. So Dash makes his way over to third. Well, he made his way over to third. Now he's making his way out to center field. There's a huddle out in center field. Pirates huddle. There's a gaggle of Pirates in center field. Some of the Pirates are making their way back to their positions. Henry's made his way back to left. Brenner is making his way back to short. Preston's, I think maybe he wants to play second, but he's making his way toward first now. Tell you what, folks, if these Pirates moms would put half the energy into the pregame show that they put into the real games, we would have ourselves a stellar pregame show. But so far, Jill's the only one who even shows up for the pregame. About to get back in the action, folks. I'm going to eat a beef stick from Proshik's. Their beef sticks are real tasty, and they've got them available for $9.50 in the concession stand.
Here we go.
Here's the pitch, squares around a bunt. That's in there for a strike. Luke with a good throw down.
Good throw, Luke. Looking good, Trav. Look right up there, Travis. Let's go, Pirates. Ready.
0-1 count. Runner on second base and nobody out. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, looking good.
A little bit low.
Bounce point.
Travis showing some really good balance there on that pitch. Here's the pitch.
Beautiful pitch, Brady.
That's hit high down the right field line. That's going to get out of play.
Looking good, Trav.
One ball, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled back for strike two. Sorry, he already had two strikes, so fouled back to stay alive. Here's a pitch. That looked good, a little bit outside. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. So Luke went for the tag. Ball got kicked out of Luke's hand. He unable to get it cleanly. So base runner is safely on first base. Here's the pitch.
There you go. Come on. Way to go, Trav. Be ready, Pirates.
Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. 2 balls, no strikes.
You got this, Trav. You're doing great, buddy.
Here's the pitch. That's hit off the handle to third. Dash fields it, throws it to first. Gets the out at first. Run scores. Preston with a good tag there. Gets the out at first.
Very good bullet. Yeah, he was. Let the runner back.
Here's the pitch. Hit high and straight up. Luke underneath it, makes the play for the second out. It's not an easy play to make. Luke doing a good job making that play. He made it look easy.
Attaboy, Luke Landers.
They needed that. So 2 outs, runner on third base. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner for strike 2.
All right, one more right there, Trav.
Here's the pitch. Hit softly to Preston at first. He fields it and makes the play for the third out of the inning. So Travis comes in, gets 3 quick outs. Katy Sting scores 1 run on, I don't think they had a hit. I think it was a walk.
Under my feelings, but she's ready to fly around.
Well, folks, we got a working scoreboard here at the Diamonds at Daly Park. First time we've had a working scoreboard all season, certainly. I guess we had them at Premier, but we didn't really know how to work them at Premier. These are pretty easy. You scan a QR code, you get hooked up. Pirates looking to get some offense going here. Like I said, this kid is not throwing very hard. Pirates have struggled this weekend against kids who are not throwing very hard. So we'll see if they're able to stay back. He's thrown a lot of strikes, though. See if they're able to stay back, hit the ball hard. They've been hitting the ball hard today. Just need to do it against this pitcher.
So you're saying you don't want to be with us? Unfortunately, thank you.
This is my last resort.
I would rather be anywhere but the sun is out.
All right, folks. About to get started. Travis is going to be leading off for the Pirates this inning. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Travis is going to be looking to hit this one hard. That's outside for ball 1. 1-0. That was a ball. Here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner for strike one.
You're good now.
That is upstairs and inside for ball two.
You got this, Steve.
Travis fouls that one straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of the second inning. Sorry, bottom of the second inning.
Go, Travis, just drive it.
Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 3. Full count to Travis.
Looking good, Trav. Looking good.
Here's the pitch. Travis pops that one up, got it on the handle, pops it up to the third baseman. I don't know what happened there, but he caught it. Not sure what's happening. Oh, okay. All right. Third baseman's getting sunglasses. Sorry, he caught the ball and then just started walking off the field, so didn't know what happened there. He's going in to get sunglasses. He struggled to see that ball, so getting sunglasses so he can see it. We're back in the action. All right, now we're back in the action. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 1 to KP, Kelby Pittman.
Pitch, you can drive, Kelby.
Here's the pitch. Kelby hits that one to the third baseman. He fields it, makes the throw for out number 2. Well, the struggles with slow pitching continue. Boys have yet to hit anything hard. Here's the pitch. Brenner hits that one to the third baseman. He fields it, makes the throw. Not a good throw. Brenner hustling down the line. He's safe. So Brenner with a 2-out. We'll call it a hit. Well, no, we can't call that a hit. That was an error. So Brenner reaches base on an error. Facing a lefty. These boys have yet to see too many lefty moves to first base. Brenner takes off. Brenner slides in safely. Brenner's going to take off. Nope, not going to take off for third. I thought he was going to.
Pitch, Will.
So here's the pitch. Will hits that one softly to second, but he might get on. He might beat it out. No. So the Pirates scored no runs on no hits. They leave one man stranded. We head into the top of the third. Katy Sting 2, Pirates 0. Travis makes his way back out to the mound. Dash is behind the plate now. Henry's at third. Kelby's at second. Preston's at first. Ty is in right. Parker's in center. We don't have a shortstop or a left fielder. We might be playing without one. Nope, we got a shortstop now. Brenner is making his way out to short. Still no left fielder.
We're behind on that.
All right, we got a left fielder now too. Will's playing left. So full team out on the field now. A little bit worried we weren't going to have a shortstop or a left fielder, but we got them both.
John Rocker.
He's would control an 8-run lead. Brenner did that.
Oh, Dash with the fake. That was pretty sweet. If you didn't see it, you need to go back and watch it. Dash popped up real quick and then stepped on one shin guard, the toe cover on one shin guard, and tripped himself, but then popped right back up and made the throw still. So great job there, Dash. I'm sure you're going to go back and watch this tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner. No, outside for a ball. Fouled back for strike two. One ball, two strikes. Nobody out, top of the third inning. Katy Sting leads 2-0. That's fouled into the screen down the right side. That one is hit sky high. Preston's calling everyone off. He catches it for the first out of the inning. Boys attempt to throw it around the horn. This time, success. 2 for 3 on the day, throwing it around the horn. Travis is working out of the windup. Here's the pitch. Foul back for strike one. Dash almost had the rebound there. Here's the pitch. Look good, a little bit low for ball one. Here's the pitch. That one is hit hard right back up the middle for a base hit. So runner on first base, one out here in the top of the third. Pirates trail 2-0. We got cows out in the back, folks. First time we've seen cows in that pasture. Runner takes off, no throw. Dash didn't squeeze the ball and it popped out. So there are cows in the pasture. I see 2 of them back there right now. Here's the pitch. Fouled softly. Out of play. 1-1. Trav comes set. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Good block there by Dash, holding the runner at second. 2-1. Here's the pitch. That's down low. Good scoop there by Dash. Came up ready to throw someone out. 3-1. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside. No. Man, I am sitting behind the plate, folks. I'm a little bit like 3 seats to the first base side of home plate, and that looked real good to me. But here's the pitch. Runner takes off. That's hit into left field, gets over Will's head. That's a tough one to see because the sun's right in his eyes. Runner on second, rounds third, he scores. So a 2-run double for Katy Sting. They lead 4-0. There's the pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That one is hit into the hole that Brenner left trying to cover. There's going to be a play at the plate. Throw is not in time. So Brenner was breaking back from trying to hold the runner on. As the ball was hit, he's able to get back and field that, but so courtesy runner. All right. Pirates trail 5-0. Throw back over to first. Preston tried tagging before he had the ball. I'll tell you what, folks, that last play stings. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for a strike. Man, that was a great throw by Dash. Kelby unable to come up with it. Base runner was out. That would have been Dash's, I think, first assist, but Kelby just unable to catch that ball. No balls, 2 strikes. That play also stings. That one gets to the screen. Here's the pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside.
Hey, great spot to miss.
You got this, Luke. Hang in there, bud.
Here's the pitch. It's hit out into right center. It's going to get down for another base hit. Parker doing a good job getting over. Hold that kid to a single, but
Sabrina.
All right, good luck, everybody.
see ya.
Leaving, we'll turn it around.
All right, we got a pitching change, folks. Travis's day on the mound is done, at least for this game. Parker's coming in. Travis is going to move over to third, and Henry is going to move out to center. Parker didn't throw too many pitches last game, so he's got plenty of pitches left in this game. All right, folks, here we go. Parker's in. Sorry. Yep, no, there are still 2 cows out there. I thought maybe I was mistaken, but 2 cows. All right, here we go. Parker with a great move. Run down, folks. Run down, run down, run down. Parker chasing him back. Oh, doesn't get him. So tough break there for the Pirates. That one stings. That's on the inside corner for strike 1. Parker with a spin move. Here's the pitch. That's hit high into center field. Henry back. It's at the wall. It hits the fence. So Henry doing a great job of getting that back in quickly. Saves a run. That was hit hard. Parker with his bad move over to first. Runner takes off. Good move there by Parker. He had him picked, but Pirates made the good decision to let that base runner get to second and not give up the run. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's in there for strike 2. So Parker working the inside and outside corners of the plate, moving the ball in and out. Love seeing that. Parker with a step off, look over to third base. That was a good pitch, a little bit upstairs. Here's the pitch. It's a little bit low for ball 2. That looked good, just a little low. It's inside for ball 3. That's hit high right into the no man's land behind third base. Drops in for a little bloop single. Runner advances to second, and the run scores. So the Pirates trail 7-0. Here's the pitch. That one's hit hard to Brenner. He's over. Hits off of his glove. Run scores. Parker comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Parker with a good move over to first. Well, folks, that one stings too. We should be out of this inning. Here's the pitch. It's on the inside corner for strike 2. Here's the pitch. That's outside for ball 2.
Do it again, PG.
Here's the pitch. A little bit outside for ball 3. So Parker trying to stay on the outside corner. He's been real close on those last 2 pitches, just a bit outside. Here's the pitch. Foul back to allow this hitter to stay alive. Here's the pitch. That's hit softly to Brenner at short. He fields it, makes the throw, gets the out at first, and double play out at home on the tag. Great throw by Preston. Great tag by Dash. That's what the Pirates needed to get them going. So that's the second double play of the day for the Pirates. Second unconventional double play of the day for the Pirates.
I got you. It just takes a second. My husband's very sarcastic. I'm very used to it.
So, sorry.
They have 8 runs.
All right, folks. Sorry. Thought there was going to be a fight in the stands, but there's not. So, Pirates with a great unconventional double play. Ball hit back to hit to Brenner. The soft pop-up caught the runner on third. He had to hold up. Brenner fielded it, unable to get there and catch it, so he fielded it, fired it to first for the first out, and on the throw, the runner took off. Runner from third took off home. Preston fires a strike home. Dash tagged the runner with authority, I might add, and got the double play. I think where he tagged him, that might sting later on tonight. So there's some confusion in the stands. The scoreboard, there's a working scoreboard, and we are keeping it right now. So we're in charge of the scoreboard. The score had not been updated all the way, and we thought that the Katy Sting fans were talking some jive. Turns out I don't think they were actually talking jive. It sure felt like it, but I don't think they were talking jive. So we're cool. Everybody's cool. Not a benches clearing brawl. We almost had a benches clearing brawl yesterday. No benches clearing brawl today. So we're back in the action. All right, here we go. Back in the action, folks. Back in the action. Henry is leading off for the Pirates this inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the pitch. Henry fouls that one back for strike two. Here's the pitch. Henry fouls that one back. Ooh. Blue almost took that on the top of the head.
Oh, it's bottom of the third. Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Henry hits that one sky high down the first base line. First baseman's over into foul territory and makes the play for the first out of the inning. That brings up Clinto Bean. Kind of like that. That's got a good ring. Here's the pitch. Clint wanted to swing at that, but it was high, so he didn't, and he's rewarded with the ball. There's a baby cow out there. So we got 3 cows out in the pasture, 2 adults and a baby. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 2. Here's the pitch. That got him. He's not crying, though. He's not crying. That got him. Clint's gotten hit by a pitch a lot this season. Clint's running down the first baseline. Last time he ran all the way to the fence. We'll see if he does it this time. Nope, he peels off early. Comes back. That's good. Clint's been hit a lot. I think he's been hit more than anyone else this season. He hasn't cried, though, because he knows if he cries, he's off the team.
And out of the house.
And out of the house, apparently, too. Sleeping outside. It might be a nice night to sleep outside tonight, but too much later in May, and it's not going to be comfortable sleeping outside. All right, we're back in the action, folks. Preston, a.k.a. the Lumberjack, is up. Still looking for that shoe deal. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball one. Clint's going to steal on the play.
Swipe it. I'm making your pitch, Pete.
You're ready. Let's come to you.
Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner for strike one.
All right, stop your feet.
Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball two.
Give me your pitch.
Clint gets his lead. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. That's down low for ball three. Preston's had a lot of good at-bats this tournament, working deep into the count. It's upstairs for ball four. Clint takes off on, that's good heads-up base running from Clint. Catcher didn't squeeze that. Got kind of behind him, really not far behind him at all, but he didn't know where it was. Clint able to take third base on that. So runners on first and third, one out. Dash is at the plate. Squares around a bunt, fake bunt. Fake throw to second. Throw back to third, not in time. So we got runners on second and third, one out. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for ball two. Dash looking to hit something hard somewhere. He's hit the ball hard earlier, several times. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball three. 3-0 count. I think the take is probably on all the way here. Yep. It was. That's in their first strike. Dash had the take sign. Still got a hitter's count. Here's the pitch. Dash hit that one up high and foul. First baseman over, unable to come up with it. So, new life for Dash.
Let's go, Dash. Throw the ball, bud.
Here's the pitch. Dash fouls that one back. Here's the pitch. Dash hits that one. Chopper to the third baseman. That gets past him. That's going to roll for a while. Preston getting waved around. Nope, he stops. So Preston was getting waved around. The left fielder got over to the ball quickly and got the ball back in. So Dash with an RBI. It brings up Ty the hit guy. Runners on second and third, one out. Here's the pitch. He hits that one high and deep. That's going to get over the center fielder's head for a base hit. That gets to the wall in right center, and Ty with a stand-up 2 RBI double. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs to Parker for ball 1.
The technology is not perfect.
Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Down low for ball 3. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 4. That brings up Luke Lunar-Landers. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Pirates trail 8-3. Luke squares around, fake bunt. We're going to see if the steal is on. It is. No throw. So Luke behind in the count, 0-1. Runners on second and third. That's outside for ball 1. It's upstairs for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Luke hits that one hard right to the shortstop, who doubles Parker up. So that was a really good play by the shortstop. He catches the line drive and dives and touches second base with his glove hand to double Parker up. Not a whole lot Parker could do about that. Just a good play. So the Pirates score 3 runs on a couple of hits. They leave 2 men stranded. We head into the top of the 4th inning. Katy Sting 8, Pirates 3. All right, defensively for the Pirates, Parker is on the mound. Travis is putting the gear on. He'll be behind the plate. Ty's at third, Dashes at short, Luke's at second, Preston's at first. Will's in right, Henry is in center, and Clint is in left. Here's the first pitch of the fourth inning. It's outside for ball one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the pitch. That is right over the middle for strike two. Here's the pitch. That is in there for called strike three. So quick strikeout for Parker. Boys attempt to take it around the horn, but don't make it. So here's the pitch. On the outside corner for strike one.
Paint it again, PG.
Puppy on the loose, folks. Puppy is on the loose. It's outside for ball one. I think the puppy has now been caught, but Puppy was on the loose for just a moment. Here's the pitch. It's a little bit outside for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. That is hit right down the left field line. That's going to drop fair. Clint doing a great job getting that ball in quickly. Luke unable to handle the hop, and runner is safe with a double. All right, folks, I know I sound like an old man when I say this, but the celebration every time these kids get a hit just drives me bonkers. Here's the pitch. So, good job there by Travis firing it. Even better job by the hitter standing in the way. And hitter didn't move out of the batter's box. So, runner's safe. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball one, or maybe ball two. Anyway, back to the celebration. It drives me bonkers when they celebrate after a hit, after every single hit. Here's the pitch. That's hit hard into left field. That's going to get down. And the run scores. Runner takes off. That is hit high and foul, out of play. Parker didn't make any kind of move to first. I think he was trying for the quick pitch. Parker with his bad move over to first. See if he can get him on his good move. Runner goes. Travis with a good throw down. Not quite in time. Parker comes set. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That one is hit to Luke at second. He fields it, makes the throw, and the Pirates get the second out of the inning. So 2 outs, runner on third base. Top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. A little bit high. Here's the pitch. It's a little bit high for ball 2.
Good job, Chad. Where's Tommy?
2-0 count. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 3. So 4-pitch walk there. We're going to have a courtesy runner. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. 9-3 Sting. Parker throws over to first. That was close. Kid left his foot up in the air and Preston tagged his foot. Throw over to first. Not in time. There's the pitch. Runner does not take off. Now he does. 1-0. That's upstairs for ball 2. Here's the pitch. It's on the inside corner for strike 1. Tie for ball 3. Travis with a good throw down. And Ty with a good tag, but just not quite in time. Run down, folks. Run down at third base. Run down at third base. They're not. Let's see what happens here. And Ty runs him down and tags him out. Katy Sting is not, coach is not happy about that. I think he's got some choice words for his team. I think he's telling them that stings. Good job by the Pirates. That was a long rundown, folks. Parker threw it to first, picking the kid off. The kid got caught. Kid on third, so he took off to second. So the kid on third took off home. That's how we got into the rundown.
1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1.
That the math behind that adds up to about 100. The math behind that rundown adds up to 100. This is likely the last inning, folks. Pirates got to put it together here if they want to keep their tournament hopes alive. Brenner getting called out for not being fired up there.
I feel like a...
Trying to find some shade, folks, but it's getting harder by the minute. The boys are fired up. They need to put bat to ball and get some hits. Not a ton of hard hit balls in this game. I think mostly because this kid's throwing about 40. He's just not throwing hard. All right, folks, we just got confirmation from the umpire. This is the last inning. So the Pirates need to score 7 runs or we're going home. Let's make it happen, boys. Let's make it happen. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs for ball 1 to Travis, a.k.a. the Rock Jock. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 2. 2-0 count to Travis. He's going to be looking to hit something into the gap in left center. Here's the pitch. Travis, he wanted that one. Good swing. Good swing. Just he waited a little bit too long on it. So their timing is certainly off, which, hey, give it to this Katy Sting team. They threw someone doesn't throw very hard, and it's worked. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 3. So 3-1 count to Travis. Here's the pitch. It's on the outside corner for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Travis hits that one high and deep into left field. That's going to get over the left fielder's head and get down for at least a double. Left fielder doing a good job getting that back in quickly. So leadoff double for Travis.
I like that hit, Travis.
That brings up KP Kelby Pittman. Pitcher throws back to second. Hidden ball trick is in effect. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs for ball one. That gets to the screen. Travis takes off. No throw. Travis safe at third. It's upstairs for ball two. Here's the pitch. Kelby hits that one hard into center field. Center fielder is there, though. He makes the play and makes a good throw in to keep Travis at third. So Kelby hit that on a rope out to center field, but center fielder was there. That brings up Brenner, a.k.a. Vlad Guerrero, the third. Here's the pitch. Brenner hits that one off the handle. Shortstop's going to make the play for the second out of the inning. So Pirates down to their last out of the ball game. Will the Thrill Hall is up. Travis is on third base. Pirates got to do a lot of work here with 2 outs. It's outside for ball one. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball two. Will sitting on a 2-0 count. He's got the other team cheering for him. Here's the pitch. From the outside corner for strike one. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball three. So 3-1 to Will. Here's the pitch. Will hits that one. Shortstop's going to be there. Third out of the game, third out of the inning, and that, folks, is the ball game. So the Pirates lose to Katy Sting 9-3. That one stings, folks. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
But the